Choo choo, we on the train. Choo choo, it's Christmas Day.
Cowboy!
Ah! What the hell is that?
Cowboy, you are not nice! You have gone too far!
What did I do? What did I do wrong?
Oh, Cowboy, you who travel aimlessly upon a directionless train, you who flee a pile of rubble that you once called home, you who are so determined to be on your own, listen to my warning on this special Christmas morning.
What are you, what are you rhyming? Who are you? Hi, what's your name? My name's Cowboy.
I know your name!
What is it then?
Cowboy!
That's correct. What's your name?
My name is not important. Cowboy, you have behaved poorly, very poorly indeed, and something must be done, or you will become soulless and hollow.
Who, me? Soulless and hollow? Oh no, that would be the worst!
Cowboy, you will be visited by 3 ghosts.
Will they give me presents?
They may give you presents, yes.
Hooray!
I must go now. Good day, sir!
Bye! What is that? What the hell? Ah!
Oh my god.
Are you one of the aforementioned ghosts?
I'm a ghost, Cowboy. I'm a ghost.
Oh,
I'm a ghost.
Are you?
I'm a ghost.
You sound a lot like my friend Carve 'em Up.
Do we have similar features or something? What do you mean? Like, I mean, is it the teeth? It's the teeth, isn't it? That like that Hollywood smile. It's got to be that, right?
No, it's the head.
Oh,
the forehead itself
talk
is
about my
somehow
head.
bigger than
No.
your actual head. It's
I
physically
mean, I think
impossible.
I'm very well proportioned. Thank you very much.
What kind of ghost stuff do you? Oh, can you turn into stuff like when I was a ghost?
No,
Okay.
I definitely can't. No.
All right.
No. What I can do though, is
What can you
talk.
do?
I can float and I can tell stories.
A story.
I don't know. I mean, at some point, yeah, a story.
I love
yes.
a story, chat. Should we want to hear a story from the goat? Is it a ghost story?
It's a story. Hey, look, it's something that you need to really pay attention to.
It
that's
doesn't
the
sound
whole
like my
reason
kind
why
of
I'm here.
story, dude. I don't know.
If you fall asleep during this, there's going to be some serious issues. Okay, there's going to be some serious problems. Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm ready for a story. Chat, you ready for a story?
You're ready for a story?
I hope it's got Batman in it.
This story is about the legend that is Ice Cream Man Dan.
Yeah,
Okay, now.
I fucking love ice cream, dude.
Ice Cream Man Dan was an ice cream fan. All day, he would dream of his ice cream plans. He dreamt of one day running his own ice cream emporium. In Dan's imagination, he could almost see the grand sign above the door, and it read, Ice Cream Man Dan's creme de la creme of frozen cream emporium. You still with me, Cowboy? You still with me? You got the ice cream. You ready?
Yeah, I'm
With the
paying
ice cream.
attention.
I mean, you like ice cream, don't you?
Ice cream's pretty good. Dan seems like a good guy. I don't know.
Okay, well, you're going to love this bit. Okay. Oh, it would be the bee's knees, he thought to himself. It would be the most gourmet, the most extravagant, and the most fancy ice cream around. They would sell flavors such as triple bypass choco sprinkle fudge, rainbow bubblegum cosmic swirl, primo gelato supremo, frozen boba yogurt explodo surprise ice, and finally Vindalasi chai spiced banana boats.
He sounds like
Those
a
sound
nutcase.
appetizing?
That doesn't sound very good.
I mean, it's an exotic flavor. You got to think about it, okay? You just got to go with it, all right? It's a dream.
Yep.
It was a most pleasant dream, and Dan lost hours just inventing new flavors in his mind, serving happy customers in his sleep, and dishing out massive scoops in his imagination. Ice Cream Man Dan's dad was a man named Stan. Stan was the type of man who loves a practical plan. You liking this? The rhymes?
You know what's crazy is like
You still awake?
I can see it in my mind's eye, and it's very well illustrated.
Stan saw Dan spending all his time lost in his ice cream dreams and came up with a scheme to stop his son from living in a dream. Okay, it's like the opposite of Inception, right? I know what to do, realized Stan. I will give him his first van. He thought about it. He's going to give him his first van.
He's gonna
Okay,
give You give him a van. What's that got to do with ice cream?
You give him a van, a present, actual. Come on, think of okay. Just pay attention, right?
Okay, sorry.
Now, Stan's solutions to most problems involved vans, and that was because he ran his own van retail and repair business called Big Stan's Big Vans.
I'd shop
nice
there.
And big, chunky. Yeah, I would. Me too. Me too. If I give him a van, reasoned Stan, then he can get on with his ice cream plans. He could sell ice cream from street to street, and it would get him off the couch and on his feet. Then his retirement will be complete. So one day, when Ice Cream Man Dan was daydreaming under his favorite umbrella, looking up into the air and seeing his emporium of frozen cream crystal clear, Stan cleared his throat and, holding a set of van keys in his hands, said, "Oi, Dan, I got you a gift, son."
Yeah, what did he say again? Can I hear that again? What did he say?
You want to hear that again? Let me just repeat that. "Oi, Dan, I got you a gift, son." See, yeah? You got it?
That's
yeah?
so nice.
Okay,
what
good.
a nice dad.
Now, Dan, opening his eye, looked surprised and happy because he did quite enjoy gifts. What is it, Dad? He asked. "Well," said Stan, "I know you've been dreaming and scheming for a while about some sort of ice cream business. And so I want you to have this van to sell ice creams from. It's not a fancy van because I believe in humble beginnings. But I'll keep the wheels spinning if you keep your customers grinning."
More rhymes.
Okay.
Good job.
He's following more rhymes. Yeah, good. It seems everyone rhymes in this family. Ice Cream Man Dan was silent for a second, and he looked over Stan's shoulder and saw a run-down van with ice cream for sale written on it in Stan's hand. Dan squinted at it, trying to make it resemble his creme de la creme dreams. But try as he might, it just looked like a second-hand van with big smudgy letters across the side.
He gave him a shit heap.
I know. I mean, look, it's not... All right, we'll get to that. "I actually want to start an ice cream shop, Dad," explained Stan. "It'd be called Ice Cream Man Dan's Creme de la Creme Frozen Cream Emporium. And it won't fit inside this van." Getting a bit red in the face, Stan said, "Well, I know that, Dan. But when I was your age, I had to start with a van just like this. And look at me now. I have my very own big business called Big Stan's Big Vans. That'll be you if you start with an ice cream van." "But I don't want to be like you, Dad. My plans are too grand for this broken down van. I need more." "Fine, just dream away forever. Meanwhile, me and your mother will never get to retire. Why? Because our son wants to live in a fantasy ice cream stand and not this van." He's quite angry. He seems pretty, I mean, yeah, I could see the steam coming out the ears, everything. It was all a bit... "Fine," decided Dan. "I'll show you, Stan. I'm going to start my own plans without your stupid van. I'm going to show you I can stand on my own 2 feet and make my ice dreams, creams complete." I don't know why he stumbled his words. It was a bit,
He was flabbergasted.
it's a bit strange for the guy. He was flabbergasted. I think he was losing it. He was that angry. Have you ever been so angry, Cowboy, that you've said a bunch of stuff that you didn't mean? Yeah.
Fuck you. No, I have not.
No, okay. And Dan ran from Stan down the road without a van, without much of a plan, but with his dreams still grand.
The end?
The end. End story.
Wow, what a great
End
story. I hated it.
Story.
Thanks for nothing.
You hated it. Did you actually pay attention?
Yeah, there was something about a van, and there was a
Something
stand
about a van.
man, and there was...
This is unbelievable.
What? What?
This isn't a Michael Bay movie, all right? Like, what about, I mean, you didn't understand it. What do you mean? You weren't paying attention. What about the pathos of a loving father, Cowboy? What about the idle mind that rejects the humble beginning?
I think Dan was fine. I don't think Dan.
You
I
don't-
think Dan was fine. I think Stan
think he was
shouldn't be
right?
pushing his vans on Dan.
Like, firstly, look, it was an excellent first gift. First
didn't
gift
even want
towards
the
his
gift.
streams.
He
You know,
didn't
it's his
want it.
streams.
He didn't want it. He
does-
shouldn't have been
Oh,
given
it
the
doesn't-
gift he
it
didn't
doesn't-
want.
It's a van.
It was a piece of-
sometimes
it was
our
a
biggest
piece of
streams
crap.
need a
Was it-
humble start. I mean, look, sometimes a
Stan
gift
just
requires that we accept it. I mean, you got to just accept the gift. You know, just accept the gift. Make the person feel better.
Even
Make
if
the
it's
giver
something
feel
you
better.
don't
It's just
want,
polite,
even
mate.
if it's something that's like just a stupid, broken down van that is to
It's stupid, is it?
satisfy Stan's
Stupid.
own retirement, huh?
Well,
Cat?
I've got a gift for you then, Cowboy, huh?
You got a
think
gift
this
for
is
me?
stupid? Cowboy,
Yes?
heed my word, Cowboy.
All right.
To remind you of the lazy Daniel, I present you with this parasol.
Oh, what's a parasol?
Well, it's an umbrella.
Umbrella?
It's symbolic of shielding yourself, Cowboy. You know, like
Shielding
sometimes, look, Cowboy, sometimes we need the umbrella open and we must learn
What are you
when to
talking
close
about?
it. Sometimes an open umbrella is worth two of the look, I don't have time to teach you this lesson, okay? But there is a lesson here,
Okay.
all right? And you've got to learn it, okay?
All right.
So just use your mind,
Okay.
go back in your brain,
Yeah.
work it out, and I unfortunately have to go.
All right. Thanks for the gift I didn't
my-
want
my
and the
head.
story I never asked for.
Of
Oh.
course.
Bye.
Bye, ooh, I'm a ghost and I'm going
Off he goes.
bye.
Oh, see you, dude. Oh, Pog. Parasol. What? Already?
Hello?
Who are you? You look extremely, very much incredibly like my friend Michael Lepriore.
I don't know. Michael, what?
He's a streamer friend of mine. He's great. I love
Michael
him.
Leprosy sounds like a dumbass to me.
No, he's not.
A
He's so.
complete dumbass.
He's not a complete dumbass. He's like halfway there. Go on,
Are
man.
you ready for the story?
Yeah,
Cardboard
well,
boy?
Chad, are you ready for another story?
This is the story of Roly Paul, the snowman. One hot summer's day, Roly Paul was rolling down the street in his particular way.
Yeah. He's made of ice, He's so drippy. But not literally. That would probably kill him and be detrimental to his body. Anyway, check it out. Roly-poly, snowman. Roly-poly, he's your neighborhood's dope man. Roly-poly, he stays drippy, always frozen. Yeah, roly-poly. It's a hot day for a snowman, but no worries, cause he's got a dope plan. Snow flourish. Good thing this guy is ultra cool. Never catch him slipping, dripping to a puddle or a pool, yeah. People like Roly Paul, he's a great guy. In his neighborhood, he would never tell a fucking lie. He loves it here despite the heat, so at night he will sleep in a freezer next to frozen meats. Because he's roly-poly, snowman. Roly-poly, he's your neighborhood's dope man. Roly-poly, he stays drippy, always frozen. Yeah, roly-poly, snowman. Roly-poly, he's your neighborhood's dope man. Roly-poly, he stays dripping, always frozen. Roly-poly, bitch.
Oh, so he's just like a cool snowman kind of guy.
Did you like the little tune?
Yeah, you got bars, man.
I heard you have some connects. You should probably hit up that guy that you know that's won a Grammy before. Anyway, here we go with the story.
6 Grammys.
Roly Paul was a very cool dude.
I know.
People in his neighborhood would wave and say, "Hi, Roly Paul. Have a wonderful day and whatnot." And in reply, Roly Paul, never shy, would say, "Oh, you better fucking believe I'm keeping it cool. I'm a snowman, you fucking fool." And they would laugh and he would laugh. And generally, everywhere Roly Paul went, a good time would follow. He was that sort of snowman. Now, today of all days was particularly hot, and Roly Paul wouldn't usually walk, but he was out hoping to go visit a shop he had heard about that might fix the aircon in his van. He arrived at the van store. It was called Big Stands, Big Vans. And they have a commercial that goes, Big Stands, Big Vans, come on down. You know that commercial, Cardboard?
No, how's it go again?
It goes, Big Stands, Big Vans, come on down.
Get yourself a van.
But before he could enter, he saw that across the street, facing Big Stands, Big Vans, was a sad-looking set of boxes and a table. And on the table was a sign. It read,
Frozen Creme Emporium stand.
Shit.
And standing.
behind the sign was a man crying like a little biznitch. Roly Paul wasn't used to sad things on account of him being so popular in this shit all the time. So he rolled on over to see what was the matter. Very soon, Roly Paul could see the problem. This sad man was trying to sell ice cream from buckets. And without an umbrella or a fridge, his ice cream was melting in the hot, nasty sun. Roly Paul said,
Hey there, what are you selling here? Buckets of cream, dicko? That ain't cool, man. Not at all. It's too hot for ice cream, asshole. I'm just kidding. You look great, guy, but I gotta tell you, these buckets of cream, they're bad and they're gross. Take it from a snowman. You need some way to keep your buckets cool. An umbrella at the very least, or some sort of cooling system, man. I mean, come on, dick butts.
The sad man looked up at him and said, I am sad because you are correct. My buckets of cream once erect. Erect? Well, ice cream towers so delicious and gourmet. And now, because of the sun, I fear they may melt away. I am afraid that the hot cream has driven my customers away. Just look at these Yelp reviews. I went down to Dan's de la Creme, the frozen whatever shit. And first off, this guy's stand sucks. He had a 5-year-old girl's lemonade stand. It looked like it was put together with like tape and sticks and paper. This shit sucks. Second, I ordered a fucking Sunday and it came back looking like a Monday. You know what I mean? This thing stinks. I'm gonna give this guy 1 star for the fact that it was entertaining that he was crying when I started walking away. John, 1 star. Dang, that was a bad reviews, confirmed Roly Paul.
Listen, man, I want to help you achieve your dreams, all right, dickhead? So here, take some of my fat snowman ass. No, really, take some of my Snowman the Stallion ass and freeze your cream with my thick, beautiful snow ass booty. Because I'm made out of snow, which is like scientifically cold and shit.
So the sad man gratefully took a scoop out of Roly Paul's Snowman the Stallion ass. And soon the buckets were full of delicious, yum ass frozen ass cream. And a swarm of customers came by the stand to sample his wares. Roly Paul watched the sad man get quite happy as more and more people lined up for his ass creams. Roly Paul felt satisfied that he had helped someone. So satisfied that he forgot his plans to visit Stan's big ass vans across the street. And instead, he made his bumpy way home on his broken ass. The next day, Bumpy Paul was bumping down the street when he saw the sad ice cream vendor looking sad again. He bumped his way over and saw that yet again the sad ice cream man was crying over buckets of warm cream being baked in the heat of that, remember, hot, nasty sun. Cardboard, are you keeping up? Okay.
Just
I'll take
kidding.
that as a
I'm
yes.
paying attention. Cream ass, cream Paulie,
All right.
Bumpy Paul.
Look at my buckets, they're full of cream again. It's a disaster, cried the sad businessman.
Kid, I gave you my ass yesterday. Remember the thickness? Didn't that help? Surely with all these sales, you could afford, like, I don't know, a fucking freezer or umbrella at the very least. Fuck nuts.
Asked Bumpy Paul. I know, but I spent it all on a new sign, cried the sad man. And Bumpy Paul looked over and saw a brass and gold sign that read,
Creme de la creme of Frozen Creme Emporium and Mercantile.
The person who wrote this story definitely went to a really good school. Anyway, wow, that's a great sign. But what are you gonna do when the customers come back, wise guy? I don't know. The sad man sobbed.
Sounds like
Well,
he had a
okay,
stroke.
look.
He didn't just cry. He had a. Oh, poor man.
I think that's how they cry in England.
Oh.
Well, look, said Bumpy Paul. I'll give you a piece of my tum-tum, all right, you little bum. I don't need it anyways. I got plenty of snow still, and you have so very little. Imagine the same size of your brain. It's your business ethics, I guess. So you're all on your own without any help. So here, take a little bit of this, huh? And with that, Bumpy Paul scooped out a portion of his tum-tum and gave it to the sad man Bum. Soon, his cream buckets were frozen and the business was booming again. Bumpy Paul looked at the long line of customers feeling satisfied once again like he did the day before, and he bumped and flumped his long way back home. The next day, Sloshy Paul was sloping down the street. It was a hot day and he had forgotten to get his aircon fixed, so he made his way back to Stan's Vans when he saw the sad ice cream man at his stand with a long line of customers. Business seemed to be going well for the sad man, as he had a big freezer now and an umbrella to go with everything. Looking up at the sun, Sloshy Paul feared he might melt. I fear as though I might melt. Shit. Stop laughing, Cardboard.
Sorry. It's funny. I like him. I like Paul.
Me too. He looked at the one sad man selling ice cream and came up with a plan. Okay, that sad little bastard who took my ass and my tum-tum could put me in his freezer for a spell while I recover. If I try to slosh my way home now, I'll never make it. But when Sloshy Paul went over to ask, everyone yelled at him for skipping the line. Hey, get back of the line, you 50% slosh, other percent snow. Yeah, get in back of the line, you sloshy idiot.
Back of the line, you fool goofball. Sorry, I'm getting involved.
So Sloshy Paul apologized profusely and made his way to the end of the line. I apologize, douchebag. Oh, forgive me. I'm sorry, ass butter. Pardon me, dick nuts. But now the sun was very high and the line was very, very long. He could hear customers around him raving about the fancy flavors they were gonna try. Asparagus and honey flavor and tum-tum turmeric, to name a few. The happy customers were taking a long time sampling and deciding. All the while, the hot, nasty, disgusting, stanky-ass sun was beating down on Sloshy Paul. Finally, Slushy Paul made it to the front of the line. But when he tried to get the sad man's attention, the sad man looked down and saw only a puddle with a carrot in it and some sunglasses. Grace, said the man. I'm sorry about the mess, folks. I'll mop it up. Don't leave me a bad Yelp review. And that was the end of Puddle Paul.
Wow, what a great story. But that guy was an idiot. What a stupid idiot.
I know, I agree. What a silly man was Dan.
No, not Dan. Roly Paul. He was cool and all, but he was stupid.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, were you listening to the same story that I was telling?
Yeah, but he's all like, hey, have my ass, have my tum-tum, whatever, dude, that doesn't matter, and then he died.
No. Ice Cream Man Dan is the fool, you fool. He was ungrateful and didn't pay attention to what someone else was sacrificing in his behalf.
But he didn't even ask for it. He's like, here, have
What do you mean you...
He gave too much of himself away, and then he couldn't even, and then he was just a puddle, and then he was in a mop.
You're hurting my ghost brain. No, he melted away because Dan was too busy being a selfish McBitch and to remember to be a friend. You get it?
No! You shouldn't give away that which you do not have to give. Ben!
Oh my God, Cardboard Cowboy. Will you learn nothing?
Probably.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rage at you like that. But did you not learn anything at all really during the whole story? Here's what I'll say about this.
Yeah?
Dan sounds a lot like somebody I know within the last few minutes.
You talking about me? Now you're talking about me.
I'll say that his name rhymes with Schmardboard Dickboy.
Huh. That doesn't rhyme. What do you even mean? What are you talking about?
It's like, this is symbolic for something that you're going to be getting. Do you want to know what you're going to get?
Are you giving me a present too?
Do you want to know? In order to remind you of what the lesson is to be learned, I give you the very same bucket that Sad Daniel used to chill his dreams.
What is this supposed to represent? Symbolic of what?
Yeah, it's symbolicism of, like, taking from an empty cup
This is a bucket. What
Oh my God. If you were on twitch.tv and you had a chat, I would wonder how they would deal with you every day. Just take the present, you dick, all right? And remember, Cardboard, life is lessons, stories are lessons. Pay attention to the stories, okay?
I don't follow. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I tuned out.
Okay, whatever. I gotta get out of here. I got a date with Marilyn Monroe. I'll see you later.
You're
I'm
lying.
Not Lopes.
Okay, bye, Not Lopes. Nice bucket. And off he goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Who are you?
This is the ghost of someone that had better shit to be doing today than trying to teach somebody lessons who clearly isn't fucking getting it.
What, how you going? What's going on? What are you... I see.
Got to tell a story, you know? Got to
you're
get
gonna tell me
someone
a
on
story?
board. Well, look, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm a ghost. What the fuck else am I gonna do?
Maybe do a dance or, you know, maybe sing a song. I don't know.
Do you want your fucking story or not, dickhead?
Yeah, I'll take the story. Thanks. How's it go?
It starts something like this. Big banker Richard Moby sat by his grand fireplace with a very sad look upon his very tired face. He held in his hand a picture of a friend who had unfortunately met an untimely end. Now, big banker Richard Moby lived in a big, fancy house in a very large yard with a very shiny car in the biggest garage, and also a boat, I think. Probably a boat as well. But
Might have been a boat.
Yeah. Lots of shit is what you should be gleaning from this one. And he ate breakfast every morning at a tremendously long table. So long, it bends in the middle. He did all of these things by himself. But what good was all this wealth if he didn't share it with someone else? So he took his hat down from the shelf and decided to take a stroll for his mental health. However, it was a very hot day, and he went strolling on his way. He huffed and he sweated down the street. He had not counted on all this damn heat. Just then, a golden message board caught in his eye, and relieved Richard let out a sigh. Hooray! An ice cream vendor is just what I need. He walked to the stand and discovered a sign written by hand. Pinned to the umbrella and clearly on display, it read, "No pay ice cream day. Paying customers can go away." When he reached the first spot in the stand, he saw a man mopping up a puddle who introduced himself as Dan. "Free ice cream for everyone," he bellowed, "because I'm a really nice fellow. Make sure you tell your acquaintances that ice cream's free because of my saintliness. I'll have a walnut hazelberry bean crush, and in a rush, because I am feeling very flushed. But are you sure, my good Dan, that I cannot give you even $1 for your troubles? It seems only fair," inquired the big banker. "Now, you listen to me, as I'll only say this once," replied Dan. "I changed my name to Free Dan, as you can see. Free Daniel, and I'm giving away ice cream because I'm so nice. And I'm definitely not the type of person who lets his friends melt, or the type of person who doesn't speak to his dad. That's just not who I am. I'm Free Daniel, and this ice cream's free." "Well, whatever makes you happy, I guess," remarked big banker Richard, and he took a bite of his walnut hazelberry bean crush. The flavor was so delicious that an image came to him in a rush. Fields of hazelnut berry trees and singing honey bees danced around his senses, and he wished it would never end. "Wow, what a delicious ice cream!" he happily winced. "Surely Free Daniel can be convinced." It was his dearly departed friend who met an untimely end, who inspired Richard. Maybe to Daniel he could give some wealth away. So he took out a check, and he wrote a very grand number, and he signed his name and walked back over. "You simply have to take this check. Why? Because this flavor of ice cream is full of zest. And what's more, you remind me of a pal I used to call my best. and in his honor, I'd like to invest. What did I just say? Yelled Dan, getting hot. I'm definitely not the type of guy who lets his pals die. I do things for free. That's me. Free fucking Daniel, you idiot. Fuck, if I take your check, it's not free, get it? In fact, it'd be the most expensive scoop of walnut fucking hazelberry bean crush I've ever sold. I literally just fucking told you not to pay me, you stupid big baby.
Wow.
And with that, Free Daniel hurled his mop at the fleeing Richard's back, and it sailed right over him and knocked off his hat. And, Richard never came back.
Huh. What the hell was that?
Don't tell me you don't get it.
Yeah, I got it. I understood.
Okay, tell me.
Well, I think the Moby should have respected Dan's boundaries. Don't give me the money, and he gave him money anyway.
Ugh.
Free Daniel's a nice
I fucking
guy.
knew it.
What?
I knew you'd somehow see Daniel's fucking side of things. I heard from a couple of other cunts that you had an issue with comprehension.
What did Daniel do wrong?
Daniel did something nice. Someone else wanted to do something nice. Daniel's all like, no, I have carte fucking blanche on being nice today. Fuck you. Somebody gave him the opportunity to be nice and to feel nice about himself. And then he's just like, but guess what? You're not getting that today. So eat a fucking dick.
He put
or
up
another one of my free ice creams.
He
as
put
long
up
as you don't pay me
signs
for it.
everywhere. He was being nice. He was giving out all the ice cream free for you. Free for you.
I'm not saying he wasn't being nice.
Oh, what are you saying?
Saying he was trying to be the only one who was allowed to be nice.
Oh, I don't get it. But I think Dan
You're a
is
fucking
fine.
idiot.
Excuse me. I'm nice. Daniel was nice because he gave away stuff for free. And, you know what, sir? Maybe you're not very nice. Well, I learned nothing. Do you have a gift for me? Because the others had a gift, and, I like gifts. Although they didn't wrap them.
Oh, yeah, actually, no, I do have something.
What is it?
I don't know. I didn't forget. I'm not that kind of ghost. Just go grab it from the other room. Here you go. I spent a long time prepare. Yeah, it's just for you.
What is it?
Very special.
What's it for?
It's sentimental, you know? I leveraged the closeness of our relationship to get you something that I knew you really needed.
A mop?
Yeah.
Do I have a bucket and a mop?
That worked out well, didn't it?
Well, thanks.
I got you, babe. But now I got to go, babe.
Okay, Ghost Cody. Why do you give me a mop? Bye! Off he goes. Well, that story was more confusing than the others. What was I supposed to learn from that? Uh-oh, not you.
Cowboy.
Hello, what do you want this time? The ghosts came, they said some words I did not understand. They gave me a bucket and a mop and a big umbrella.
What did you learn?
I didn't learn. I learned that I like gifts. I guess.
Cowboy, I moved heaven and earth. I spent a good amount of time writing and illustrating these stories. I summoned the ghosts of people who are not even yet dead. I shifted time and space and broke a number of cosmic laws. We did a number of rehearsals. I put a lot of work into all of this, so you would understand the error of your ways. To save you, Cowboy, to save you. So I'll ask you again, what have you learned?
I love gifts. Is that it? Gifts are good. Everyone get a gift. Hooray. Give gifts, receive gifts.
And what of your friends who gave you more than one should ever give?
What do you mean?
What happened to your friends, Cowboy?
You mean Robbie? I don't know. He just ducked out. He's off somewhere.
Cowboy, you rejected a heartfelt gift. You took from those who did not have enough to give. You, with no questions of the consequences, and because of your guilt, you reject generosity. This does not make you a nice cowboy. This is a very warped perception of kindness.
No, you don't say that to me, okay? You listen here, you piece of shit. You don't do that. No way, no how, okay? I'm not gonna take this from you or anybody. I don't care who you think you are, and you don't get to do this to me. No sir, no how, no way. You forget about it. My hat is coming off. I have had it. You know I'm serious when you see my hat come off, okay? And so I'm gonna do this, all right? And you, my friend, are gonna eat shit. It's time to die, motherfucker!
Cowboy, this is a mistake.
Ah, shit, I almost blocked it. No, I did block it. I blocked it. Oh, I shot myself. Get wrecked. Donk. Ah, shit. Yes, the perfect block.
Cowboy, you frustrate me. Quit blocking with your umbrella.
No, it's here to shield me. Don't you know anything? Get wrecked. Ah, I crit, you idiot. Easy peasy. What did I learn, chat? What did I learn? We did it. Nice. Oh, I got some items. DualShock controller, Perma 10 marker, the gift of giving script. That was a shit script. That was hopeless. It didn't even make any sense. What the hell? Easy boss, easy life. I one-shotted that motherfucker. I could have been there for a while, but I one-shotted it. I'm pretty good. Boom.